Rex, get it. Help. Rex? Rex!
Friend of Frost.
All right, people, bring it in. So Detective Charlie Hudson and Rex have been kidnapped. The perpetrator refers to himself as Friend of Frost, which is a reference to a serial killer who buried 2 of his victims alive. Now, we haven't received a demand for ransom, so we should be expecting that phone call soon.
The 5th anniversary of Frost's capture, that can't be a coincidence.
No, we believe that Charlie was targeted because of his relation to the Frost takedown.
Yeah. So 5 years ago yesterday, Garrett Milton Frost was captured by a team that included Charlie. Now, Frost later died by suicide in jail, but his legacy still lives on. See, Frost had murdered 7 people across North America, and all these murders were crimes of opportunity. Frost, however, was desperately in need of money, so he held his 4th victim, a Silicon Valley executive by the name of Chase Golick, in a coffin similar to Charlie's.
And how does Charlie factor into this?
Well, Charlie was an investigator on Frost's final ransom attempt about 1.5 years after the Golick incident. This time, the victim was a local 17-year-old boy by the name of Noel Bunting.
Frost used a payphone to make his ransom demands, and forensics was able to pull multiple DNA samples from that phone.
Charlie was the one who made the connection to the earlier Golick incident and sent the DNA report to the San Francisco investigators.
I think Charlie claimed to have only had a small part in his capture.
Well, I mean, he's not one to toot his own horn, and this was all before Rex.
Oh, Rex. We could really use him right now.
Yeah, well, fortunately, there's no evidence that the captor has him.
Do you think he escaped?
I hope so.
Okay, so what's our next move?
We work with what we've got. So, Jesse, I want you to dig in on the IP address of that email that was sent.
I'm on it.
And Sarah, if you could give me a rough estimate of how much oxygen you think is in there with Charlie based on that photograph.
Done.
The rest of you, divide and conquer. That means half of you on CCTV. Check every single camera between here and Charlie's house. The other half, you comb every single one of Frost's case files, okay? We need to find out if he has a possible ally. Let's go.
Do you think, how many friends do you think he could have? I mean, he's been dead 5 years and wasn't exactly beloved.
You know what? Check his family, Jesse. Family ties run deep.
Based on the previous MO, Frost used a built-in ventilation pipe on his 2 coffin victims. That's how he was able to control the oxygen.
Well, evidently it didn't work.
Yeah. Once that line is blocked, the victims are looking at 10 to 20 hours.
We need to move faster. Jesse, tell me you're able to track down that email.
Well, look, he's using a server from Belarus. He's using a VPN, so tracking an IP address is going to be an absolute nightmare.
Okay, just keep digging. The animal services are keeping their eyes open, but right now, I just need a little... Whoa. It's him.
Okay, wait for it. Okay, yeah.
Hello?
Your detective is in quite deep. Superintendent Donovan,
You've got our attention. What do you want?
$500,000. No cops, no tracing devices. Your detective will be released when the money clears. You have 8 hours.
We're not able to raise money that fast.
That's your problem. Not mine.
Okay, hold on. Where do you want to do the drop? Hello? Tell me you got that.
Well, anyone got 500K kicking around?
Well, you know the department's policy on that. You do not negotiate with kidnappers.
Okay, yeah, but we're talking about Charlie and Rex.
I'll talk to the chief. In the meantime, at least we've got a voice, right?
A voice that's masked.
Then unmask it.
What are you trying to do?
Well, I mean, the voice has been put through an oscillator at a certain frequency and then inverted, so I built a low-pass filter to unscramble.
This one does.
But the problem is that it's not working. I can't figure out why.
Detect anything right.
Stop. Stop, go back.
You detect anything right.
Do you hear that?
Sounds like it's something in the background.
What is it?
I'm not sure. Come on, come on, come on.
Hey. Anything?
So far, nothing. Hey, any word on a possible Frost accomplice?
Based on the court transcripts, the only person who seemed to support him is his brother Blair. I'm trying to track him down now.
I just spoke to the chief. SJPD policy is that we do not negotiate.
We can't just ignore the instructions?
No, we don't ignore. We play along and we stall. But we can't do anything that encourages future kidnappers.
But what if money's the only way to get Charlie back?
Jesse, need I remind you what happened last time Frost got his money?
Yeah, but Frost is dead. We're hoping that this is just some money-grabbing copycat with no intention to kill, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello again.
Blackhead Park, southeast corner, silver garbage bin. That's where you will place $500,000 in unmarked bills. 6 p.m.
That's a tight timeline.
Do not bring backup. If I see a single cop, your detective dies. I will know. Once the money is in my possession, your detective will be released.
I want proof my detective is alive.
If you open my present,
This could have been taken hours ago. How do I know this is now?
what do you want him to do? I need you to tug your left ear.
Who are you?
Now. I've met my end of the bargain. Time to meet yours.
We need more time. Hello? Hello?
He hung up.
Okay, what do we do now?
He's got a camera. Which means that he's got a feed. Jesse, you need to get us into that feed.
Okay, I'm on it.
Christmas music. Pine needles. Christmas music. Christmas tree farm. It's a Christmas tree farm. Is that a camera?
Come on. I can't find the damn feed.
Wait, I might have something. Reference to a possible Frost accomplice. Some sort of fishing buddy, but I can't find a name.
Well, who made the statement?
The victim's mother?
What, Lisa Bunting?
Yes, Noel Bunting's mother.
Okay, let's bring her in.
Bingo, bingo! I found a back door to the camera feed. He's losing it.
No, I think he's trying to say something. Jesse, can you sharpen that?
Well, the resolution's terrible. This is the best I can do.
Chris McPherson? Chris McPherson? Does anyone know a Chris McPherson?
No.
All right, Jesse, look into this McPherson. Also check alts. Chris Masterson, Chris McCreary, okay? Maybe there's a connection to Frost. Also, make sure that this feed gets out on the system. I want every single set of eyes tracking Charlie in case he drops another clue. Let me try to find the mother.
Yes, all 300,000. Yes, I'm being serious. But you don't have that much cash on hand. Okay, so then where can I get it from? Claire and Phil.
What are you doing?
Did you follow me?
Just don't even know you're trying to get the money.
It's just in case we need it.
Sarah, we were supposed to be a unified front.
Yeah, and I'm giving them options.
Okay, well, paying Frost's ransom didn't give them options. It ended them.
Jesse, this isn't Frost.
Look, I know what you're trying to do, okay? You're blaming yourself and you shouldn't.
What are we gonna do, Jesse?
I don't know.
We need some kind of miracle.
Yeah. I think we just got one.
Rex. Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes.
Oh, no touching. Rex is a crime scene now. Sorry.
Right. What's the deal with the dart?
It looks like an animal trank, like what you might see in a circus.
Okay, so that's not a common item. That works in our favor, right?
Yeah, we might get additional evidence from Rex's fur here. Hey, if we're lucky, you want to come inside, huh? Come on, let's go.
Hey, come on, Rex. We need to find Charlie.
Come on, let's go.
He doesn't want to go in the lab with you, Sarah.
He wants us to follow him. You think this is the abduction site?
Yeah, I think so. I'm also guessing this is where Charlie was darted.
Yeah, but there are no footprints.
Oh, you think they were followed?
Well, it's pretty open here. It'd be hard to be discreet.
Yeah, I know, Rex. You would have picked up on that, too.
Unless they were in a car.
Okay. All right, so a car comes moving across like so.
Yeah, it would be a very clean shot from a moving car.
But what if they were parked and waiting for them? Right, okay. That's a pretty clean shot from right about there.
Is the ground soft?
Let's hope so. Look at that.
Right. I'll prep the casting material.
Good job, buddy.
It's a pickup truck. The alignment is slightly off, judging by the wear here on the outer edge, so it's likely at least 10 years old.
Any older pickups in the CCTV?
No, none within a 3-kilometer radius of the abduction site.
Well, check the auto registry.
I already did. I mean, there's at least 800 trucks like it that fit the bill.
Are any of them registered to a Chris McPherson?
No Chris McPherson or any variant of that name.
All right, you send me that list. And expand your CCTV to 10 kilometers. We need to find that pickup ASAP.
Okay.
Can you hear that? Can you hear that? No, you can't hear that. You can't hear that. I'm gonna show you, okay? Sprinkler. Sprinkler.
Oh, Rex looks a little guilty. Hey? You're not usually allowed in here.
Yeah, I don't know if it's guilt. I actually think he's out of sorts without Charlie.
Yeah.
Anything?
Nothing in his fur, but I did find a sticky resin in his paw. It's likely pine sap. I'm gonna run some tests, but I think he was in a forest.
Oh, that's something.
Yeah.
What about the dart?
I found traces of butorphine. It's a tranquilizer commonly used on larger animals. And speaking of which, have a look at this.
What is that?
Puncture mark? had his blood test and found torphine.
So Rex was darted too.
Yeah, and that's why he knows where Charlie dropped, but not where he was buried.
So I was right. This isn't common. See what Jesse can come up with.
Good job, buddy.
Okay, I found 2 locations with access to torphin-laced tranquilizers. One was a vet supply shop, and the other one was an office for forest management.
For use on wild animals.
Yeah.
Okay, have a look at the nearest CCTV cams. See if we can find that pickup.
Okay.
Superintendent Donovan?
Mrs. Bunting. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you coming down.
What's this all about?
Please. Have a seat. So, there's been an incident. I can't quite get into details, but it's very similar to what happened to your son, Noel, 5 years ago, when he was kidnapped by Garrett Frost. I didn't want to bring up bad memories, but in our court documents, you referenced someone who may have been an accomplice of Garrett Frost.
They asked me if I had any suspicious encounters, so I told them. I think most of them turned out to be dead ends.
Right. But she mentioned someone very specifically who could have been an ally to Frost.
I don't know. I mean, after my son died in that coffin, I just blocked out so many details.
I'm sorry. The last thing I want to do is to put you in more pain. But we just need to know. Is there anyone you think could be suspicious? We may have a copycat on our hands.
There was a man who approached me in a grocery store. He said he recognized me as the mother of the boy who'd been kidnapped.
Okay. Okay, did you get a name?
I don't know. I don't know. But I do remember he asked a lot of strange questions, like he knew too many details.
Was this the last time you ever saw this man?
No. I saw him in the courthouse during the trial, but I didn't put him on stand.
Can you think of anything else? You know, possibly a name or description?
I remember him being quite average looking. He was middle-aged.
Not a name?
I don't know. Peter? Maybe? Pat?
Okay. You mentioned that he drove by your house. What about a description of his vehicle?
Yes, that I do remember. It was a red pickup.
Okay, so of 800 pickup trucks 10 years or older, 179 of them are red.
Are any of them registered to a man named Pat?
Yeah, 4.
Okay, how about the CCTV feeds outside the 2 places that sell the torphin-laced tranquilizer darts?
See, well, it confirms sighting of a red pickup truck exiting by the forest management office approximately 3 days ago. Can only get a partial plate.
Okay, pull it up. Zoom in.
Only 2 legible letters, LC.
Wait, match that up against our Pats.
Okay. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Pat Gillespie, LCX272. Same age as Frost.
Any connection?
Let's see. Whoa. Mr. Gillespie owns a fishing outfitter near 3 Arm Pond.
Our fishing buddy.
Friend of Frost.
We got him. He's on us. Hey, listen up, everybody. APB is out on Gillespie in his 2009 red pickup. Hey, pal, we're gonna figure this out. Jesse, what do you know?
Okay, so Pat Gillespie, 41 years old, cobalt blue eyes, chubby face, goatee, runs a fishing shop, former friend of Frost's, current whereabouts unknown.
Yeah, and he seems to know a lot about us as well.
A little too much. Look at me. Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Gillespie.
It's been 6 hours. Where's my money?
We need more time. We're working on it.
Mr. Gillespie, this is Sergio. I work with Superintendent Donovan.
Do you have details about my money?
Half of the money is coming from local banks. The rest of it is coming from First Bank in Clarenville. It's going to take a bit of time.
Good. But the delay comes at a cost. Expect another present soon.
No, wait. We need more time.
Oh, thank you.
I can't smoke will deplete his oxygen. His timeline just got cut in half.
What was that stunt with the finances?
He needed information. I gave him details.
Details that were a bit too real. Is there something you're not telling me?
I made a few inquiries, okay? I just wanted to make sure that we had money on hand in case we needed it fast.
I told you departmental policy, Sarah. Can you really get that much?
Just 300,000 for my portion of my grandmother's house, so I can't pull it off alone.
Maybe if I dip into Camilla's college savings, liquidate my mutual funds.
Camilla will lose her tuition.
You could lose your house.
I know, but this is Charlie we're talking about.
Guys, you need to see this. Okay. So, Charlie's hand gestures, turns out they're at precisely 15-minute intervals. So, I matched it with the weird noise that Sarah heard in the background of the phone calls.
Oh, they're perfectly aligned.
So what's he trying to say?
Turns out that weird noise we heard earlier was worthy of figuring out. So, I messed with the sound registers and turned the filters from low to high pass, and then this happened. Yeah, what goes off at perfectly timed intervals? Sprinklers.
Excellent. Okay, contact the city, Jesse, and find out exactly what sprinkler systems are still on this time of year. And also call a horticulturalist and... Donovan. That's great news. I'm on my way. They found Gillespie's truck. I need you two to stay there. And make sure you got those because we're gonna use them in a minute, okay? Hey, stay there, boy.
Hey, I found this on the seat. Gillespie's scent will be on it.
Okay, hey. Come on, Rex. Track! Guys! This way! Open it up. Come on.
Oh my God, that's Pat Gillespie.
It looks like he's still alive. We need paramedics here now! Rex!
I've already isolated the waveform. Maybe that needed a high-pass filter as well.
The detective is in hiding.
Wait a minute.
The detective is in quite deep.
Your detective is in quite deep.
Nice to see you again. Detective Hudson.
Any sign of Rex?
No, we've got patrol units on the lookout, but so far nothing. What's the word on our victim?
Gillespie was transferred to ICU. It's a miracle he's still alive. He might have brain damage, but he won't come out of his coma for a couple hours.
Hopefully it's not too late for Charlie.
All we know is Gillespie's not behind this after all, but somebody wanted to make us think that he was.
Well, Jesse was able to decode Brenda Frost's voice. That's someone. It's a woman.
Woman?
Yeah, you look surprised.
No, I'm not. It's just that she had help. Here, based on the footprints, we're looking at two suspects. One male, judging by the size of the tread, and then I guess it makes sense that the other would be female.
A robotic voice perpetrator. But why would these people want to lead us on a wild goose chase?
Oh, that's $1 million question. I'll have the contents of the tread examined back at the lab.
Okay, Sarah, look, if you're able to get a scent trail off of this, maybe Rex can help.
Yeah, Rex doesn't find Charlie first.
Elisa. You releasing me?
I'm giving you hope. And then I'm going to take it away. So you can feel what my son felt in that coffin after you botched his investigation.
No. Just please, you gotta just listen to me for a second.
You didn't listen to us about the ransom. You didn't listen to us about Frost's accomplice, and now you're both going to pay.
What? Both? Frost's accomplice? What have you done?
Gillespie knew too much not to be in on it. We told you about it, and you did nothing.
He'd have led you to our son quicker.
You ignored your best lead, and now Noel is dead.
When I tried to talk about it at the trial, they put a gag order on me.
The judges and lawyers were covering up for SJPD's mistakes. They're all working together.
We thought you were different. You wouldn't talk to us, even after the trial was over. All to protect your precious reputation.
I wasn't protecting my reputation. I was protecting you. We had evidence that Frost killed as soon as he got the ransom money. I couldn't release that to the public. Gillespie, he was not an accomplice. He was an informant. He heard Frost confess to details about a kidnapping, and the defense, they argued that he couldn't be a witness because it would corrupt the case.
So why didn't you tell us this after the trial was over?
I didn't want you to know that paying the ransom triggered Noel's death. Please, Lisa. You gotta believe me. You have no idea how many times I wanted to tell you that before.
You're lying. You're lying.
We'll add smoke and close the air hole. That'll make it quick. That'll make it quick.
Okay, I'll check my inbox for the list of plants. Thank you.
I found a pine needle embedded in the dirt underneath the shoe prints. It's Abby's balsamia, aka balsam fir.
Great. Hopefully this will help us isolate the region.
The only problem is balsam firs are everywhere here.
Well, what about the sap we found on Rex's paw?
Abby's conkeler, aka white fir. White fir has the opposite problem. It's not even native to this province.
So where does that grow?
Primarily northwestern U.S. Otherwise, you might see them in a Bavarian forest, perhaps at Christmas time.
You know what? Those are on the list that the horticulturist just sent me, along with blue and Norway spruce.
Wait. Christmas trees.
Wait. Wait, what if Charlie wasn't saying Chris McPherson? What if he was saying Christmas Tree Farm? Jesse, how many Christmas tree farms are in the area?
Okay, let me see. Okay, there's 3, but only one that carries white fir.
And who owns it?
Richard Bunting.
The husband of Lisa Bunting. Okay, everyone, let's go.
Got him.
Lisa, it's over. Where's Charlie? Where's Charlie?
Maybe we don't need her.
Dick, come on. Come on. Come on. Charlie! Charlie! Charlie!
Charlie.
Come on. I got you. All right.
You and your husband buried Patrick Gillespie. And then you drove his red pickup so that we would think it was him.
I convinced myself that Gillespie was an accomplice, but I was wrong. I realize that now. He was asking such strange questions back then.
Gillespie's gonna be okay. Came out of his coma. No brain damage.
That's good news.
Yeah, it is. Bad news is that you're going to jail for a very long time.
After the trial, I kept running into Gillespie, and every time I saw him, I kept picturing him forcing my son into that coffin. Imagining what my son must have felt. And I wanted him to feel that. And you too. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, I was worried about you too, pal. Okay.
Charlie, how'd it go?
About the same as it always goes. Listen, I heard about the money and what you were willing to do for me.
It wasn't just me, Joe too.
Thank you.
Yeah. We've done the same for us.
Well, I don't know. I really do like that house I just bought. I didn't think we could do this anymore.
Ah, well, it's just a touch, and just this once.
That's the good stuff.
I even poured one for Rex. He deserves it.
Ooh.
We all do after what this team's been through.
Hey, listen. I just want to say thank you for not giving up on me.
To this team. And the fact that we're all still breathing.
Cheers.
Cheers. So beautiful, isn't it, pal?